Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Steins Gate. So last episode, let's see, we did a time leap into the past after Suzuha came in and busted up all these terrorist bastards and put a gun to Moeka's head. So we did our time leap. Okran's brain was a little pained and everything, but he quickly got over it. It was like, oh, that's not real. That has to be a dream. Nothing that terrible can actually happen. And everything, and now we're just reliving everything exactly as it happened before, because Okran didn't take any kind of steps to try and prevent it, not even locking the door. And so, we're just going to have to time leap again, I guess. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift, sharp, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did leap through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change the present to stop the madness about to unfold, but I told myself that it was a dream, and wasted my chance to save everyone. Hands in the air, nobody move. Silence. Time seems to grind to halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I leapt through time? The sound of heels echoes down the hallway. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryu Moeka, the woman who will kill Mary. The dream was real. Those were memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it.
Moeka-san?
We're taking the time machine. If I kill her first, will Mayuri live? I consider the option, but soon give up. The real danger is the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. Nope. Okay, sorry. I was just looking. I thought my timer had stopped, but it's good. My only hope is for Suzuha to make her move before Mayuri is shot. Is there even a chance? Makise, Karisu, Okabe, Rintaro, Hashida, Itaru. The 3 of you will come with us. You can't resist. Come with us. Where? I have no words. At least tell us where we're going. You cannot refuse. There is nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. I don't want to hurt anyone. The 3 of you will come with us. Why just the 3 of us? I'm not answering your questions. Come with us. It's your only choice.
Moeka-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you?
In reply, Moeka pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. It's happening again. Our mission is to silence you. Your refusal to come will change nothing. Come with us, now. If you continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme measures. Moeka slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at... Shina Mayuri is not needed. I try to shout stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a painful wheeze. I turn to Kurisu for help. Kurisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking. His lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone. Anyone. Please. Stop her. Stop Moeka. You're the one who can do it, man. You just need to freaking remember. For CERN, for FB. For CERN, for FB. I wonder if that's actually supposed to be an FOR for, or if we're just hearing it that way, maybe? No, it would be weird otherwise, right? It's not a mystery here. We're just following the story. Her lips close tightly. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead, and you didn't even try this time. Splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangled lifelessly. A smell of gunpowder fills my nose. Then the smell of blood. Whoa! Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. In my arms, Mayuri takes one long, ragged breath. Again! And then...
Oh, Harry.
No. No. All over again. She's dead. Mayuri's dead again. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm. You three, come with us, now. Oh wait, no, wrong, sorry. I did Clarice's voice for her, I'm sorry. No more warnings. Resist and we will kill you too. I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I let Mayuri die again, because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again, and I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Moeka, and Kurisu grabs our hand. Okabe! Kurisu grabs my hand before I can take another. You can't. Let me go. You can't. They'll kill ya. Moeko's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger's already on the trigger. You gonna kill me too? If you resist... Please, Okabe, do what she says, okay? Otherwise, they'll kill you too. I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then, something small and round strikes Moika's gun hand. Not shot this time, at least. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone. Get down! Blech! And the next events transpire exactly as I remember. Suzuha appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift, precise maneuvers. Who the hell? The dark-skinned man, the last one standing, takes aim at Suzuha with his assault rifle, but before he can fire, Suzuha snatches the stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Ugh! Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without stopping, Suzuha delivers soaring roundhouse to the man's jaw. Enough. And stand off again. Moika and Suzuha point their guns at each other. Standoff, neither moves. Silence returns to the room. Who are you? 42. She glances at me. TV. This time I already know what she means. Turned on. I make a break for the development room. Don't move. That's my line. Kurisu is right behind me. I grab the headgear, jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation. Okabe, I'm going back. Again. But what if it fails? Get the machine started. There's no time to argue. I grab the mode steak from the shelf. Kurisu bites her lip and starts singing the X68000. Kabe Rintaro, one of them's heading your way. Kill them. Don't let them use it. Before the crew cut man enters the development room, I push the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. Are you sure, Okabe? Are you sure about this, really? Do it, Kurisu. Activate the machine. I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burn that fact into my mind as I prepare to time leap. One more chance. The shaking begins. Please, give me one more chance. Once more, the world explodes into light. I can't hear. It feels like something is crushing my eardrums. Slowly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. My body convulses as if struck by lightning. I am Okabe Rintaro. I'm in the lab development room, standing in front of the time leap machine with my phone to my ear. Ugh. My brain hurts again. This isn't like a headache, it's somehow deeper. With the pain comes a torrent of emotion, sorrow, longing, hope, joy, that threatens to wash away my psyche. However, only one thing matters. It worked again. I quickly returned to the lounge. At least it's sticking this time. Yeah, you surprised me. I almost crashed into Kurisu. Don't startle me like that. Daru, is it just before 5 on the 13th? Yeah. Alright, time leap successful. I pat Kurisu on the shoulder, almost in an embrace. You're a genius. What's gotten into ya? Stop manhandling me, it's gross. I scramble for my phone. Mary? Give her a heads up.
Mayushi here.
Mary, where are...
And I can't answer the phone right now.
It went to voicemail?
Please leave your message after the beep.
Mary, contact me at once, okay? At once. I hang up. I look at my watch again, it's just past 5. Thank God for the time loop machine. It makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. I have 3 hours until Moeka kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. That's plenty of time to escape. First, I'll meet up with Mayuri and leave Akiba. We can go to Ikebukuro. Wait, what if they're watching our house? Maybe we should hop the bullet train and get out of Tokyo entirely. Anyway, we're fine as long as Moeka doesn't find her today. So first, I need to find Mayuri. Okabe, you look kinda crazy. What's wrong? Kurisu and Daru look at me with concern. Both of you get out of here now. What's this about? I check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I'll need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have. Is this another one of your fantasies? Kurisu shrugs her shoulders dumbfounded. I don't have time to answer her. I slip beside her and dash out of the lab. Okabe, where are you going? Hey! I run full speed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Naturally, I have to stop to take a breath before I get more than a few blocks. The sun is setting, but the temperature still haven't dropped below 30. Sweat quickly covers my entire body. I'm not good at exercise in the first place. I finally stagger through the archway. Now I regret not borrowing Suzuha's bicycle. But no, there wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri comes first. I run into the courtyard where I find Lukako standing alone with her bamboo broom. Lukako! Ah, Okabe-san. She bows her head. What's wrong? Mayuri, where's Mayuri? Mayuri-chan already left. She left? Yes? When you see her, could you tell her that I'm sorry? I really prefer not to cosplay. I don't want to disappoint her, but it's too embarrassing to dress like that in front of people. I finally catch my breath. I don't have time to listen to Lukaku's apologies. Mayuri went back to the lab. I think so? That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. The grave. The grave! Why else would we have talked about the grave? So what's she doing for the extra 40 minutes? We don't have time for this. She didn't say she was dropping by somewhere. No, I didn't ask. Is something wrong? If Mayuri comes back here, tell her to call me right away. Okay. I'd better check the lab. We might have missed each other. When I get back to the lab, nobody's there but Daru. Daru, what the hell did I tell you? Did Karisa go shopping by herself? I call out to him as he's ordering pizza on the computer. Where's Mayuri? Did she come back? Huh? No. Where is she? I take a bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and chug it down. The cold, sparkling liquid wets my parched throat and drives the heat away. Now I can think. But I still can't relax. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mayuri's death. Hey, Ogren, why are you so jumpy? I need to find Mayuri. Isn't she at Lukashi's? Not anymore. She was gone by the time I got there. I start to pace in irritation. Maybe she went to see one of her cosplay friends or something? Give me one quick second. Alright, sorry about that. So, maybe she went to see one of her cosplay friends? Who? What's her phone number? How should I know? Damn. It's easy to forget since she's usually here, but Mayuri and I rarely spend time together outside the lab. May Queen and the shrine, that's about it. I have no idea where else she might go. May Queen doesn't even exist in this world line. Now that you mention it. Do you know something? I think she said her phone was about to run out of power, she had to turn it off. Yet another setback. Not only am I unable to contact her, she might not even notice my phone calls. Hey, what's going on? Why are you still here, Daru? I thought I told you to leave. I saw on the sofa. I feel the weight of stress on my shoulders and in my bones. Literally, if you have time to sit, dude, you have time to be all like, so Steins coming to murder us all. How about you get the fuck out? I'm not leaving without a good reason. Tell me what's going on, man. They're going to kill Mayuri. What? CERN's after us. In 2 hours, their men will break in here and kill Mayuri. Get out while you still can. What? For real? Can you get in touch with Kurisu? Pass the message on to her. In 2 hours? How do you know that? Daru pauses a moment. He looks toward the development room where the time leak machine is sitting. No way. You used it? I nod gravely. I kicked Daru out of the lab and sent him home. He promised to call Kurisu for me and tell her to stay at her hotel, but a few minutes later she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I managed to convince her to do as I say. Now I just need to wait for Mayuri to get back. Well, at least it worked. I thought about looking for her, but it's too risky. We could miss each other like we did at the shrine. Better to wait here in front of the building. Wouldn't it be good to get the time leak machine, you know, out of the building? I know we need the CRT and all, but it would be, you know, kind of ideal to get it away from CERN. While waiting, I try to convince myself that everything will be okay. Mary returns to the lab at 6:30. That leaves about an hour before Muika's attack. In an hour, we could ride the bullet train from Tokyo Station to Shizuoka. Is that the best plan? Maybe we should get off at Yokohama and lay low in the hotel for a while. I can think about what comes next after Mayuri's safe. The time leak machine doesn't matter. Muika can have it. No, it does matter, I'm sure. My top priority is to prevent Mayuri's death. Sweat accumulates on my forehead and rolls down my face. Hurry back, Mayuri. Huh? Startled, I turn towards the voice. Suzuha and Mr. Braun have emerged from the Braun Tube workshop. I see them lock the door. Guess they're closing up shop. That's right, I forgot about Suzuha. What are you doing here, Akabe Rintaro? Nothing. That reminds me. During the attack, she took down 5 armed commandos in the blink of an eye. I still can't believe it. Where does an 18-year-old girl learn to move like that? And then there was her strange behavior immediately before the attack. She left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. And finally, there's that business with her father. Everything about her is a mystery. Who is Amane Suzuha? Sorry. Oh, I know. You're getting ready for that party tonight, aren't you? How did you know we're having a party? Shina Mayuri. She came by earlier today to invite me over. Hope you've got room for one more, because You can't. Am I a bother? No. It's okay, I understand. I guess I'm still an outsider. That's not it. What's wrong with you, Okabe? Let my part-timer join your little club. You all will remember. It's thanks to her belly that I let you off the hook for shaking that building last time. My belly? Hey! Suzuha has recovered her jacket. She's properly dressed now. She's got a fine belly. Tight and well-trained. Gross. I'm standing right here, you dirty old man. The party is cancelled. I'm sorry, part-time warrior, but please go home today. canceled. Yeah, sorry. I attempt to smile, but with little hope of success. I don't know what's going on, Okabe, but don't do anything reckless. Huh? It's weird to have him give me advice. I thought he was just a dirty old man who loves CRTs. Maybe he's sharper than I thought. Or maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building. I got in a fight with Mayuri. Things are a little complicated right now, that's all. That's the best lie I can manage. Oh, is there going to be blood? Blood? I mean, look over there. Suzuha points across the street. Mary? Mary! I turn to look. To my surprise, there's Mayuri walking up the street with a big bag. When she notices us, she waves her hand with a ditzy smile. Mary! Huh? Weren't you fighting? She looks really happy to see you. I ignore Suzuha and run to Mayuri. Clock on my phone says 6:33. Hey, where are you going? I wasted precious time talking to Suzuha. Now I've secured Mayuri, we need to go get as far away from Akiba as we can.
What's the rush, Okarin?
I ignore her question and grab her hand. Run to the station!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 wait! My bag!
Forget it, just run!
Yeah? Why?
Just run! I can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my mind. I won't let them kill her, I won't! Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am.
Hey, where are we going?
First, we'll head for Tsukuba or Yokohama. I'm already gasping for air. Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for all the difficulty she's having. How can she be so ditzy, yet so athletic at the same time? Mayuri works out. The sun has already set, but the sky is still a mix of indigo and orange. We run through the streets lit by dazzling shops. Everything will be fine once we make it on the train. I hold this thought in my mind as we run. I'm already exhausted. Mayuri practically has to drag me along to keep going.
Shouldn't we rest for a bit?
No stopping until we're on the train. I do my best to keep up the pace.
But Okarin, you're covered in sweat. You shouldn't push yourself. You're not good at exercise.
When we reach the station, I realize that something is wrong. The station is packed. Seriously packed. You don't see this many people, even at rush hour. The crowd is milling around the entrance. For some reason, it looks like no one is going in. They're already shutting it down. What's going on here? Protest? Some kind of street performance? I don't have time for this. Just then, an announcement plays over the PA. Your attention, please. The Yamanote, Keihead Tuhoko, and Subu lines are currently suspended. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and kindly ask for your cooperation. Finally, I realized my mistake. That's right, before the attack, the trains were stopped by a bomb threat. No wonder there were so many people standing around. In my haste to flee the city, I completely forgot. How could I have been so stupid?
I wonder what happened.
All of the train lines are stopped. We can't escape Akiba. But what about other means of public transportation? The subway or the bus? Should we go to another station? I turn around and head back the way we came, keeping a firm grip on Mayuri's hand. She also said there were a bunch of agents already scattered through Akiba, or Akihabara, so... It's Akiba? Akiba? I don't know. Right? There's a bunch of agents already scattered around anyway, so... Akihabara, it says up there! But there are a bunch of agents already scattered about anyway, so it's already a bit of a problem. But we might have an idea at their uniforms, seeing as they were all in kind of, like, touristy outfits with brightly colored shirts and shorts and jeggings and stuff, whatever. Not jeggings. Can you imagine? No. Jeans, I meant. Just automatically jump to jeggings for some reason. But before we get more than a few steps, a man steps out of the crowd and blocks our way. Exactly. I realize that we're surrounded. Okabe Rintaro? A low voice. A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab.
Okarin, do you know these people?
Mary grips my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men. Come with us. Who are you? Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again. Mayuri, scream! Scream! If you resist, we'll kill you. CERN! They're with Moeka? She must have planned for this in advance. A chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake when we hacked into CERN. I realize that now, though it's far too late. Are you going to kill us with all these witnesses around? This isn't a game. I feel something cold against my back. Don't realize what it is at first. Then it hits me. A gun. I gulp. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time leaping be for naught? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept that future. How do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know when they can go home. The situation is quickly becoming chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. It looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now! I quickly turn and strike the man's hand aside. His gun falls away. The man gets swallowed up by the crowd. Please grab the gun, Okarin! No, okay, running is good too, but a gun would have been nice. Run, Mayuri! Grab Mayuri's hand and start running. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moeka's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we get on the Suhirocho station, we can take that to the Genzo line to Shibuya. From there, we can grab a train heading out of Tokyo. I still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I can't stop now. I have to keep running. It doesn't take too long before a new obstacle appears. 4 men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. Got a bad feeling about this. They don't look like otaku. Are they with CERN too? My fears are confirmed when the 4 men start walking towards us, arms spread to block the street. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I see the first group of men closing in behind us. We're trapped, enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab Mayuri and make for the nearby side street.
Where are we going, Okarin?
I'm trying to get to Suhirocho Station without using the main streets. But as we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Are they with CERN too? How many men do they have? We turn back and change course. Okay, Mayuri. You're faster runner, so... Talking while running uses up all of my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see. You go on ahead. Go to Hariti Shrine and Ikebukuro. We'll meet... Before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead.
What's going on, Okarin?
I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. The familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. I recall what Moeka said. You have nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No matter what, we must get away. And unfortunately, we must get away next episode because we are out of time for today. So, thoughts and opinions. Well, things are actually looking very bleak right now. It was a bit more promising, for our survival when we had the time leap machine in the very next room and we had, direct access to it. And, we're just going to throw it away willy-nilly. Like, I seriously wish he had just told Daru to grab the machine and take it somewhere else. And then we could have doubled. Well, they probably would have been watching the building. All that, but... Like, it was... a serious problem. Instead of just leaving it there for them to take. Because if we severely fuck up right here, and they take the time leap machine, which they most definitely will do because Weka has been in the lab, she knows what it looks like, and all that, then, you know, we've kind of screwed ourselves out of time leaping. Unless, you know, we can figure out some other course of action, but this has taken us quite some time to get to this point with the time travel. And so we can only hope for the best. But, also, dude, this freaking music is killer right now. I'm loving it. This is a new track, right? Oh god. We actually have killers, though. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, we're going to try to save Mayuri and get the hell out of Dodge. So, until then, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.